What is up, everyone? JD here. Hope you're doing well today. Today, we're going to be doing the disassembly and maintenance for my Chaves Redención 229 with the kickstop. Let's get into it. Alright guys, we are on the mat, ready to do the disassembly. I recommend Weehaw bits or whatever you're confident in that will not strip out your hardware. This does appear to be all T8 construction, and it looks like we are going to have to disassemble this from the show side, it looks like. Let me check. Nope. Yep. Okay, this one's going to be kind of backwards. So taking the pivot screw out first, it is a steel bolt for the pivot, and then these look like they thread all the way through. So make sure you're very careful because it looks like it could be potentially steel bolted into the titanium. So just be careful, take your time. Yeah, these go all the way through to the other side, and they are steel bolts. So let's go ahead and remove the last one. And that right there, you saw how snug those were. That is why I recommend good bits that you do not have to worry about when you're disassembling your knife. This is my first kickstop disassembly, and it is on that pivot really well. Well, kicked it out there without getting to look at it. So let's just have a look here and see what this system looks like. Let me finish pulling that the rest of the way out. Okay, so it looks like the way that this works, because I am very curious, and the flipper tab faces this way, and it does have little phosphor bronze washers on here, so we'll clean all of that and throw some lube on there. Actually, let me do it this way because I'm curious to see. Okay, so the way that it works is it looks like in the open position, it's acting as your stop pin. And then it looks like when it goes closed, that little notch catches and pushes it back up and acts like the stop pin up here. So it is acting as both your stop pin and your flipper tab. So very, very simple, but very genius the way that that's built. Very cool. All right, let's go ahead and find out what we need. And if you're going to reuse the stock bearings, make note that it is the flat side that is facing the blade, and that these open side of the stamped bearings are facing inside the scale. So they're sitting inside on that. And this came in brand new. I do not have any track on the bearings at all. Just going to clean the detent ball off and the hole there. So we'll go ahead and throw the skiffs right on straight away. Let's get our skiff tool out. I had it ready to go today. 5mm. Ooh, wait. 3/16. So these are 3/16 bearings, and they are 1/16 balls. So 3/16, 1/16, not 5mm. I'm so used to the 5mm, that's what I went to first. So not your 5 1/16, but your 3/16 1/16. So we'll grab a set of these for this install. We'll use a set that was on, these used to be on my Mini Tempest. All right, so let's go ahead and throw the rest of these to the side. We'll throw the tool back to the side. We'll get these out. And I honestly doubt this goes anywhere. When I got rid of my thumb stud, my original Redención 229, I regretted letting that one go. And then this one was on sale for like half price during Blade HQ's 21st anniversary sales. So really good deal, and missing it, so I'm just going to leave it in there. So this is my 229. I'll know exactly what that is. Easy peasy. I'll put that up there with the factory bearings. And let's go ahead and proceed with cleaning the rest of the knife. I'm going to grab a couple, just in case I need a second one, of these circuit board cleaners that I get off Amazon. They work really, really well. We'll start with the blade. And this one goes all the way through to the other side. So you're going to just want to clean the side the detemp ball goes to. And you can see it's pretty dirty in there. And that's the nice thing about the pass-through is if anything, debris, dirt, or anything like that gets on those, you can see it just goes straight through to the other side. I'm going to use this to just finish cleaning up everything here. And just in case you wanted to know the blade steel, it's right there. And then I'm going to just take that one that's already started as being kind of dirty. This is really quite filthy. I mean, this is a factory knife. Quite dirty. All right, let's go ahead and take a second one here. All right, that one's definitely looking better now that we've cleaned it with the first one. I'm just going to go through and hit all the same areas again, just to be sure. I don't know how much this will improve everything, but can't hurt it, that's for sure. Let me move that backspacer off just so I don't lose it. There we go. That still had a little bit of dirt on there from that, so I am going to just hit everything with the cleaning cloth too. And then what I'll do is I'll just take this T6 and I'll just use that to kind of lightly clean that bearing on the other side. And that honestly didn't look too bad. Didn't look too bad at all. And that'll make sure that all of this is clean. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad at all. I'll clean the scale off here in a second. I'm just going to take this because I didn't hit these. Yep, that looks good. And just wherever I couldn't get with the finger. And then put the T6 back. Let's go ahead. My scales off the best that I can. Those look pretty good. I know you can't see them, but my OCD just wants me to clean both sides really good anyway. So there you go. Let's clean the blade off. Clean the track. The track definitely has, I mean, the detent ball has tracked, but I don't know. I don't know if that's just because it did. The washers did not, which is weird because I just flipped it for the unboxing. Let me clean these since these were in a different knife before, just to make sure they're clean. Yeah, a little bit of dirt came off of those, so I'm glad I did that. These were, what did I say they were in? My Mini Tempest? My Sharp Design Mini Tempest. I know they work though because the action on that was insane. Yeah, they feel good. Oops. Let me see. Yeah, they feel good. All right, let's clean off the stop pin does move. Just felt that moving around, so just be mindful of that. I'm just gonna pinch and rotate this one clean the best that I can. A little bit of dirt came off there, so I'm just gonna do a little bit more here and do my best to kind of clean around. And actually, you know what? Let's use, I'm gonna support that kickstop pin and just hit up those phosphor bronze washers as well. Okay. This is, if anybody has done these before, feel free definitely to shout it out down in the comments, any methods that you use for this. I'm happy to let anyone that is watching this video just tuning in, maybe they haven't done it and they wanted to brave it. But happy, you know, for you guys to leave the comments down there for everyone else's education on how to potentially go about this one. So these, feel funny. Why do these feel funny? Okay, these feel good. Nice snug fit too. That's nice. All right, so I'm going to drop the blade down on here. Put that in place so that I have room to install the pin here and recenter that stop pin. And there we go. Yeah, that feels good. Okay. Let's see. Are you going to lay flat? I hope you don't give me trouble going back together there, friend. Okay. That feels all right. Let's get the middle one going. That snugged up really quick. Just gonna loosen that lock bar up a little bit. We'll get the pivot going. We'll check everything first. And then once we've checked everything to make sure it's operating correctly, I'll go back and try to balance these out. Okay, it looks snug. You can really see the bearings really well. Okay. I feel like I tightened the pivot too much. We're centered. No stick. No lock rock. Wonder if I can back that pivot out just a touch more. That might be too loose, guys. I can't tell if the bearings feel as good as they did before because they hadn't broken in, and maybe that's what I just need to do is just let these break in and then see. No lock rod. But I think it has something to do with that kickstop system that acts as the stop pin as well. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna let it break in, and then when I get to the review, I'll give you guys an update because this just came in and I wanted to do the disassembly so I could do the bearing swap before I got to the review. So those feel like they snugged up really nice, guys, not loose at all. It makes a unique sound with that kickstop. About halfway, right there, you can hear it connecting with the bottom of the kickstop. So that I think that might be what's throwing me off. We'll spend a little bit of time with it and then we'll do the review. But there is your disassembly and maintenance for your Chaves Redención 229 kickstop. Hope this one helped you out. Be sure that you're subscribed, that you leave a like for me. A special shout out to all of my channel members. I appreciate you guys. I hope all of you have a fantastic week. Until next time, peace.